Hey everybody, Shannon Lynn with Divine Bliss. I thought I would just do a very quick channeled oracle card reading here for the Twin Flame Collective. Just finished up a reading on the manifestation process of true twin flames, and so that's a pretty amazing video to watch. My recording system didn't work again, so what I'm doing here now in this shorter recording is trying it once again. So I had to use my old system. Luckily I had set up two systems for it. The old one is not great, but it worked. So I'm using that for that manifestation video, which was an awesome video. You're going to want to check that one out. But I'm hoping that this new video setup works even better for me. So I just want to do a quick channel oracle card reading, get the divine messages, whatever they have to come forth for all of us. So I want to start with the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards and see what cards the Divine has for us and what information and guidance they want to bring forward. So if you don't know me, I am a Divine channel, which means I've been channeling the Divine for the past 14 plus years. And what I do is I put my thoughts to the side and I take like dictation. A lot of my channel readings that I do are PDF files, which just means that I put my thoughts to the side and I type out like a letter for you that comes from your guides, your higher self, your divine twin flame counterpart, his higher self, or his divine guides as well. Also the Mother Goddess and her special band of angelic helpers from within the kingdom of the heavens, Archangel Michael and the archangels. That's who I've been channeling all of these years. So I bring the whole gang in and ask for divine guidance for each of you as needed in your lives, in the here and now of your lives, to bring you forward on into just so much more of what you can be and do and have as from within this lifetime as this true twin flame and as this true twin flame couple. So if you're interested in a personal reading like that, let me know. I can also do divine channel card readings like I do online here as well, and get the information that way. Either way, the information is the same. It's just that one comes out in the form of a letter and the other comes out in the form of a video. So whichever you would prefer. So everything you'll need on that will be in the description box below. All the information on that. Other than that, let's just get started and see what the Divine has to come forth for all of us. I'm hoping it's a little bit lighter of a reading, maybe a little more on the light side. But the manifestation one, there was so much information and guidance available that it really was an incredible video. So you're going to want to check that out. Today is March the 1st, 2019, and that one will be on March the 1st, 2019 as well. So we have lots of cards popping out. Bottom of the deck is Fellow Travelers. We're going to see, wow. So infinite abundance here right away. That was what the last video was on, was the manifestation process of true twin flames, and also other different things about our processes here as true twin flames as well, and what what all is to come to be from within all of that as well. So a lot of information and guidance available. I don't do any reversals. I am a channel, like I was saying, and so I don't read the cards as they're depicted. I actually get my information like dictation or like in messages, so I just say what comes to be from there. So the cards that we did receive are, wow, holy wowzer. We have Grace and Gratitude, Thorough Gratitude. What is it? Oh, Through Gratitude, sorry, bad contacts. Through Gratitude, Joy Expands. We have Traveling Lightly, Simplify Your Life, Protected by the Angels. You are cherished by the angels. Of course we are. Answering the Call, The Time Is Now. We have Impasse, Reflect and Redirect Your Energy. We have Faraway Places, Get Ready for New Horizons. And we have Infinite Abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Okay, so I'm just going to step aside and ask our angelic guides, the Divine, what information is available for each of us from within all of these cards here today. So sometimes the energy gets flowing really quickly and then I get talking really fast. So I'm going to try and slow it down as best I can, but I'm just going to get what I can, get it out. Sometimes, like I said, that's why you'll notice sometimes if I get talking really fast, it's because the energy is revving up. So here we go. Okay, so I'm getting, so, you know, I'm seeing like a pathway here. So along your pathways of life here, just know that the more that you express this, this gratitude, this gratitude exchange I'm getting, the more blessings are poured upon you here as well. So just know that through your gratitude, these blessings pour on into your lives, or into our lives from within all of this here as well. So just know that, you know, like the grace of gratitude means to come forward into so much more from within this place or this space of gratitude. So just know that it's a great place to be coming from. You know, one of the, I'm getting like one of the human templates, for the betterment of the all's templates that are coming through, are also going to be on this grace and gratitude, this gratitude exchange. So I'm getting like the equivalencies of gratitude exchange is that the more you give out, the more that comes back to you. Just as though in the manifestation process. So the more that we give out, love, abundance, you know, all of these things in our lives, the more that comes back at us or is attracted back at us, the same as we are pushing on out there or vibrating on out there as. We are electrically, because we are electric beings, we are electrically and magnetically being driven back and forth to and from within us through these gratitude states or these states of awarenesses that we each have and are coming up and on into through these processes that we each as twin flames, as the twin flame collective, are coming up and on into from within all of these processes or these ways of beingnesses that are then coming forth here now to and through the twin flame collective, to and for the betterment of the alls from within all of this, to create this whole new and improved, better world for all of us to live and to thrive from within. So just to know that there is a process to this all, and to step up and on into this as only you each individually can and will from deep inside of ourselves as these true processors, or these ways of light beingnesses that we're you know coming on into or stepping on into from within all of this grace and gratitude ways as well. So traveling lightly, simplify your life. Okay, so as we continue on our journeys here, we are then brought forward into just so much more, they're saying, because then as we are showing our true self souls in the manifestations of so much more, we then are being brought forward into just so much more from within this manifestation process here as well. So again, I'm feeling the give and take, the stepping up and on into being energetically forwarded on into so much more from within this energetic exchange of light beingnesses or ways of beingnesses that are coming forth to and for the good of the alls from within all of these true processes that we each are going down and on into to become just that much more from within all of this. So just do know that as we travel along our own journeys here, that we are being asked to and being shown how to simplify our lives, to know that it's not in the things that matter most, but in the ways of beingnesses that really and truly do matter most to all, or should be mattering most to all. And that is in the ways that we treat others, or in the ways that we then are coming forth to and for others from within all of this, or the ways that we are then projecting on out and bringing back on forth to and for us here as well. So it's all in the beingnesses of just so much more from within our own true lives here, rather than the havings of things that they're saying, like things that are not simplified, meaning things that are vibrating at a lower frequency, things that are not of high vibration. So those are to be simplified or to let go of, so that you can rise above all of these lower vibrational quantities or qualities of life, I'm hearing. So to rise above that and step up and on into the higher vibrational frequencies of love and light to and for the good of the alls from within all of this, as these light beings of true success and or manifestations of this here as well, which just means that you know, it doesn't mean that we can't have things, or, you know, the finer things in life. They're not saying that at all. They're saying that the things that vibrate at these lower frequencies, or that are not, that are more hindrances to our life, that are not more qualities, they're not bringing these greater, better, high vibrational qualities to our lives, that are to be let go of and to be simplified from within. So protected by the angels is the next card. You are cherished by the angels. Okay, so I'm getting a message here from Archangel Michael. He's saying, so as these true light beings of true love and successes here, you then are being brought forward into just so much more from within your own true selves, souls, manifestations of, which just means that as you step up and on forward to and for the betterment of the alls, you then are brought forward yourselves on into just so much more from within your lives here as well, as we each do manifest here from within. But not only that, but then you two are being guided, directly and divinely guided from within the each of yous here, from within all of these true processes or processings of light beingnesses of. So just do know that once, if and when you do step up and on into your own true purposes here, or your own true passions here from deep within you, you then are led on into just so much more from within your own true lives here as well. And we, the angels, are here to help you along your own true processes here as well, and always from within. Like all of this I'm hearing. Answering the call, the time is now. Okay, so I'm getting like deer in the headlight look. So I'm getting like some of you may be stunted from within your own growth processes here, they're saying, simply because of fears. Simply because fears are coming up in your lives, such as like the deer in the headlight look. So just do know that when these fears do surface here for you, all that means is that there are further blockages or stoppages in needing healings of. That's what it is. In needing healings of. Which just means that as you are bringing forth all of your own true processes, you are then bringing up like things from the past, ways of beingnesses from the past, and your past lives here as well, which are then being brought forward in your beingnesses of, or in the ways in which you then project this on forward out into your futures here as or from within this all. And just do know that if you are being stunted from within your growth here, or these fears, blockages, stoppages are then coming up for you, all that means is that in your true lives here, you must go within and look deep for the answers to your true self, soul's trespasses or passageways of, which just means that as you are listening intently and intuitively guided to from within you, you then will surpass these blockages and or fears, trespasses of, once and if when you then step up and on into just so much more from within your own true processes here as well, which just does mean that as you do go within, for and from within your own true processes here, we each then are individually guided to from deep within us by the angelic realm, from within these true passages of light forms or ways of beingnesses, which then are brought forward from within the each of you here to then be healed and brought forward on into just so much more than from within these human now templates, or these new ways of beingnesses in which are now being brought forward into the light here of your true dreams here as well. And so just do know that as you do seek within from within all of these true trespasses of light forms or light frequencies of codings or codes thereof, just do know that as you do all of this, you then are bringing these on forth as these true templates of true love and light to and for the betterment of the alls here as well then. So just to know that that is all about answering the call, that you are being brought forward and asked to step up now on into your roles here now, on into your work here now, to be, to do, and to have as only you each individually can here as these true power source couples here. So just know that the time is now. It's time to step up and on into these roles so that we can bring all of these true templates of true love, unconditional love, true templates of unconditional love and ways of beingnesses. I'm getting like, we're then able to bring these all on forward into the whole of the worlds here then, simply because we have then stepped up and on into just so much more from within these frequencies or these light codings or ways of beingnesses then. So we're being asked or called to step up and on into all of this from within this answering the call. Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Reflect and redirect your energy. Okay. Okay. I'm getting like, so there is light at the end of the, tunnel. There is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. At the end of your rainbows here, they're saying, simply because as you have gathered all of these frequencies of light codings or these ways of beingnesses from within your own true individual journeys here today, for now, and the always, then they're saying, we each then are being guided up and on into just so much more from within these light frequencies or these codings of light frequencies here as well, from within all of these true processings here then. So just do know that as you do step up and on into just so much more from deep within you, as you each are individually guided on into from deep within you, only because you each are individually guided to and from within the each of you, only as simply just meaning that we each are our own true lights of the Lord from deep within us. And so we are each then processing as, or we are each then vibrating as these true energetic light beings of true love and light to and for the good of the alls here individually, as well as in a group setting here as well from within all of this. And so just do know that as you each are being and doing and having from within all of this, as each of you are individually being and doing and having from within, well then, in this reflecting and redirecting of your energies, you are then bringing all of this on forward into just so much more from within these frequencies or light codings of successes here too from within all of this as well. And that just means that you are bringing it all on forward to and for the betterment of the alls, which will then in return bring back to you just all that much more from within all of this here as well. So it's not just, again, just to and for the good of the alls. It's also here to and for the betterment of you all here individually as well. So that we are, we're being brought forward as these true manifestors, these true ways of light beingnesses, which then are redirecting our energies in a way that we are manifesting as these true magical manifestor magicians in our lives, so that we are stepping up and on into and graduating on into then these graduate studies of the master manifestor magicians in our true lives here, to then show all others here to do the same, to step up and on into just so much more from within their own true lives, to be manifesting as these true master manifestor magicians here as well. So it's like we're stepping up and on into all of this with these new templates that we're bringing forward from within all that we've learned over our whole lifetime and in lifetimes here. And we are then bringing all of these on forward so that we can be the prime examples or the samples to show others then, if we have done this, come this way, we'll show you how to do this as well here. Okay. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Okay, so this is all about the manifestation process here as well. So they're really talking a lot about the manifestation process here today. This is all about manifesting your true lives as you each individually want to, or are desiring of too. Which just means that as you are feeling the feelings of wanting more, of being more, of doing more, of showing up as more, just know that they're there for a reason. Those true heart's desires, manifestation processings of are, you know, being there and doing there and having there for a reason. They're coming from within you for a reason, simply because you then are stepping up and on into just so much more from within your own true lives here as these magic manifestors. And you are then going to be bringing forward from within this manifestation process more on into your true lives here then as well. And that also means from within your expansiveness or ways of beingnesses, which then do expand on into just so much more from within all of this, or all of these ways of beingnesses, which then are brought forward on out into the whole of the worlds from within all of this expansiveness or ways of beingnesses in this expansive process of, they're saying. So just to know that many of you will be seeking far away places or ways of beingnesses to move on into just something like so much more, but also so much different ways of beingnesses, or different places even, where your ways of beingnesses will be bringing on forward, be brought on forward from within. So be bringing and or be brought from on forward from within this also. So it just means that as you step up and on into your own truth here, your own true callings here, you then are expanding out on into just so much more from within all of these true processings that are coming from deep within you as, and then you are expanding out on into just so much more into places, you know, far away unknown places from within all of this. And I don't know if that necessarily means all, you know, specific places in the world, or if this just means you're expanding on out into so much more here as well. So I think they're meaning both ways, is what the way I'm feeling, is that they're not really saying that it's, you know, a specific place you're gonna go on into, but it can be. And also the other way, that you're expanding on into just so much more. So it seems to be both ways. You're expanding on into faraway places from within this expansive process, and also faraway places you know, in the world here as well, that you may be, you know, going to, or, you know, moving to, or whatever comes up for you that feels true and right for you from deep within you. That is where all of this comes to be from, and also goes on out into the world as a manifestation of, and then is brought forward back to you from within this manifestation process or processings of here as well. So and from there we go on into infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So they're saying, so as you continue on your own true passageways here, then just expect these unexpected ways of beingness to bring forward for you just that much more, or just so much more from within your own true lives here as well, from within this manifestation process, or from within these ways of beingnesses in which the manifestation process then comes forward as, or from within, which just means that as you are being projected on out, you then are sending forth these energetic ways of beingnesses to bring forward for you then just that much more from within this energetic exchange, or these ways of beingnesses in which then are projected back onto you here as well, they're saying, from within all of this. So just to know and come to expect this as a way of being here as well. So just another way of beingness is from within this infinite abundance way of beingness. So yes, I'm getting it's another, these ways of beingnesses, these ways of abundances, these ways of coming forth as, that these are the true twin flame templates that are coming forth to and for the betterment of the all, so that we are all here living and thriving here as one. So just do know that, again, this is just a process that you each individually need to go down and upon to come up and on into just so much more from within your own true lives here as these manifesting magician individuals, as we each individually can, will, and you know, will come forward as, or from within all of this as. So I just want to ask for just a few a card or two or three from the Romance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, just to get a little, couple of extra little cards for us on something light. I'm always wanting something light. Although the manifestation process, hey, doesn't get any better than that anyways. We all want to learn about the manifestation process because we all want to be here manifesting as these true master magicians that we each individually are here now, and coming together then as these you know, unique templates of that, and we're bringing them all on out into the world here as well, to and for the betterment of the all, so that we're all here each individually as well as collectively are bringing forth these true magnetic templates of love and light to and for the good of the alls, but also as these magic manifestor magicians here as well. Then bottom of the deck, forgiving and learning the lessons. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Now, if that is not a true twin flame collective card, I don't know what is, because that's what we're all about, is forgiving, living, and learning these true templates, so that we can bring these new, better, improved templates of true unconditional love on out into the world here now. So that's just an amazing card to bring forward, just for the simple fact that that's what we're all here living and doing and being as, and then stepping up and on into just so much more from within this whole process of that. So retreat is the first card that we got. It's time to disconnect from the world. There's a lovely couple there. I'm just going to ask what this card is all about, whatever information and guidance that the divine has for us here today. So I'm getting, so, you know, as we go within and we reflect onto or into, you know, what might have been or what could have been, or what we've stepped up and on into, or what we haven't stepped up and on into here yet, or what are the possibilities of life, here can bring to us if and when we do step up and on into just so much more from within our own true lives here as well. To just go within and to ask yourselves these all-important questions, you know, the who, the what, the where, the whens, and the whys of your own true lives here, and to really get to the source of your own beingnesses, of whom you really and truly are and want to come forth as or from within, which just means that as you are being true, your true self souls in the manifestations of your true self souls properties, or who you really and truly are from deep within you, and you're then now coming forth as him or her, you then are being projected on into just so much more from within all of this here as well. So it all comes to be from deep within you, when firstly, you know, you ask and get these answers from deep within you as to the who, what, where's, whens, and whys of your lives here. And all of this again comes to be from deep within you, because, you know, that is where your true self soul's masterpieces lie, of in whom you really and truly are here now, and wanting to come forward as, and wanting to be living here as well. So it all comes to be from within you. So the first thing to do is to you know, retreat, to go within and to find out who you really and truly are and what you really and truly do want, and then to just step up and start living as that, you know, be living as that. And in being living as that, you then are then manifesting as this here as well. So just keep being you, doing you, and stepping up as you, and you will be divinely and directly guided on into just so much more that you know, you may have no ideas here yet just as to what all that entails here yet, but it's all coming to be as you continue on along your own true processings here as this and from within this here as well, they're saying. Then we've got wedding. We received the situation involves marriage. So I'm just going to ask what this is all about here as well. Okay, so as these true source master magicians do then come forth as, or from within this as, you then are being brought forward into just so much more as this true power couple, or this source, or this ways of beingnesses, as this source or way of beingness, which just means that as you step up and on into just so much more from within this true source way, or ways of beingnesses, or ways of stepping up and on into this and more, they're saying, well then you are then being projected on out into just so much more here as well, as this true power source couple here as well, which just means that as you step up and on into this, you then are projected on out as this. And as you are projected on out as this, you are then bringing forth this as this on into your own true lives here as well, which just does mean that as you step up and on into this and it is projected back at you or to you from within this, you then can become and will become just that much more from within your own true lives here as well. Once you are here then manifesting as this or bringing this forth as this or from within this as this. Okie dokie. Last but not least, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I'm just going to ask again. This is our last and final card. What we got, what we were getting from the Divine for messages here. Okay, so as you just let yourself go, as you let yourself go and allow this to be, just allow yourself to feel the feelings of having it all. Just allow yourself to feel the feelings of having it all and being all to whatever you want. Being it all to whatever you want. Whatever you want in your life, be that. Be that, wish that, do that, see as that, step on into that as that. And you will then be living as that here very soon, they're saying. Because simply, once you step up and on into your own true lives here as well from within these true manifesting processes or ways of beingnesses of, you then will be and are now stepping up and on into just so much more from within this freeing process or these ways of being with ways of beingnesses in which you then are projecting on out into just so much more from within all of this, simply because you have released the pain. You have released the way that you thought that it needed to be for you here and for all others here as well. And now you are here projecting on out into just so much more from within your own true processings and not in that of others or what or whom others want for you to be or to have and to become from within for them. No. It's all about your being, doing, and having from within your own true selves, soul's manifestation processes of, but also from within this, it is to and for your own true selves, soul's, heart's desires that come forth to and for the betterment of the alls here as well from within this whole process of beingnesses in which you then have become or come on forward on into, simply because you have wanted to step on forward into your own true self, soul's manifestation processes of, simply because you then are directing and redirecting your own true lives here as well, as only you each individually can. Do you want to know why they're saying, or the whys? Simply because these are the ways that it was always meant to be here, yes, but also these are your one and only true ways of the light of the Lord within you, which just means that your true happiness always does, always has, always will reside from deep within you. They're saying, period, exclamation point. So that's it. I'm getting, that's it. Okay, awesome. Great reading. Universe has your back. We're just going to get one last final card of the day from within this reading here for you. To bring yourself forward as, what can you be doing in your life to bring yourself forward as your best true self, soul's, true heart's desires in the manifestation processes of just so much more from within this true twin flame collective? That's exactly what I'm hearing. So here we go. Let's see what they have to bring forth for us. This is the end of the reading, and I hope you guys have all enjoyed it. No, way too many cards. If you're looking for a private reading, a personal reading, just let me know. All of the information is in the description box below. Like I said, it can be through video or it can be through a PDF letter form. The information either way is the same. That's exactly what my guides tell me, the divine tells me. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell to get the most recent videos that I'm putting up. Now that I've gotten a new video system here, I'm really hoping that I can get this working properly and just have one video system, and then I will be definitely posting a lot more videos than I have been, because I believe that we have a lot of information that wants to come forth for all of us, to be available for us to be learning from within this process and these teachings of. So like they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And so that's for all of us, including myself. So here we go. We're on a process here. So one last card here. Are we gonna get a card here or no? Oh, there's one already there. I didn't notice it. Okay. Oh, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, there's 4. Okay, so we've got, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I will focus on will grow. Absolutely. Talk about the manifestation process and being and doing as you each individually are and want to be here. I mean, that's living your true self, soul's, true heart's desires and manifesting as that. So that's, I mean, couldn't be more bang on than that. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Wow, we got a card just like this in the other reading too. You gotta watch the other reading for today. Amazing reading on manifestation. These are all about the manifestation process. The more energy and intention, I mean, that's how you manifest. I bring my faith, trust, fearless action, fearless and free. So we're all about freedom. We're all about being fearless. We're all about walking forth in with faith to bring forward this manifestation process through more energy and intention. So, I mean, hey, we're not getting any more cards about the manifestation process than we could be. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all, to and for the betterment of the alls always. If you can come from that place of to and for the betterment of the alls always, and not just in that place of only for myself, I only want for myself, expand that out into for myself and to and for the betterment of the alls always. You will be manifesting as a true master magician from within those words as well, because when you are manifesting for the betterment of the alls, you're manifesting as the alls. So just know that. And that is a very expansive way to bring forward your manifestation process from within. Oneness is my true nature. Oneness is my true nature, which just means that we are all one. We are all one, always have been, always will be. Manifesting here as one, a group of one. So everybody have an amazing day, evening. That's it for our reading today. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Take care, talk soon, and we'll be doing another reading here very soon. Bye for now.